Level 989.
Welcome to a 989 on Health Extra. These quick supplements should help ease any withdrawal symptoms you may experience while waiting for our next full episode. So, Mike, what's on today's agenda?
We've received another great topic request from a listener. This week's question is, what's up with the sudden outbreak of allergic reactions to kiwi fruit? Well, first of all, I want to clarify. The term outbreak tends to be used with infectious diseases, so while the term isn't technically wrong, it's kind of misleading. And secondly, were there a number of allergic reactions to kiwi recently? Apparently there were, at more than a dozen schools in Rhode Island. It seems the Rhode Island Department of Health received reports of 34 students experiencing symptoms such as itching of the lips and mouth, hives, and tongue swelling. Those certainly sound like the symptoms of an allergic reaction, though it could be something else. Apparently investigations are still underway. Now, I don't know about you folks, but I never had kiwi growing up. I'm pretty sure I'd never even seen a kiwi till my mid-30s when I was living in California. Once I discovered it, kiwi quickly became one of my favorite fruit. I could eat 2 or 3 at a time before I had to stop for my body to recover. Recover? Why? Well, it turns out that kiwi contain powerful enzymes, which are commonly used as meat tenderizers, because these enzymes will break down proteins. And as you may know, your body's made of protein. We're all made of meat. And if you eat kiwi after kiwi, the enzymes can really start to go to work on your lips, your tongue, your gums. So even if you're not allergic, eating a kiwi or two can produce a reaction. I've noticed the same effect from eating a freshly cut pineapple. Now, I grew up eating canned pineapple, but if you can get your hands on a fresh one, pretty easy these days, there's really nothing like a fresh cut pineapple, but you gotta hold yourself back. If you eat too much too soon, you'll end up hurting your mouth, just like with the kiwi. Now, I love kiwi, especially the varieties from New Zealand. There's a grower named Zespri. They're my favorites. I would hate to think that so many kids are developing an allergy to them. I hope it was all just sensitivity to the meat tenderizing enzymes, but we'll see. So what exactly are allergies? It's tricky. The exact way that a person becomes allergic to something is still a mystery. But for whatever reason, your body identifies a substance it deems problematic, then begins producing specialized immune system receptors tuned to the allergen that's been identified. So let's say you eat a kiwi for the first time in your life. You enjoy it, you have a great time, but your body, for whatever reason, says no. But you typically can't have an allergic reaction with your first ever contact with something new. So let's say in this case, your body begins to formulate an immune response to kiwi. And the second time you eat it, you may have your first allergic response to it. You may not even realize it's happening due to the kiwi. Might be a bit of itchy skin, a bit of abdominal bloating, but you ate a lot of different foods today. It'd be hard to blame these symptoms on a specific food without more evidence. With more time, as your body really ramps up its defenses against your allergen, the symptoms can get really severe. Everything from hives to diarrhea, swollen lips and tongue, to your airway constricting to the point you can't breathe. You could die. Not everyone will have a severe reaction to their allergen. No one really knows why, but your allergic response might stay minor for your entire life, or it can quickly ramp up and be life-threatening. If you have a severe allergy, it's nothing to mess around with. Even just the smell of something you're allergic to can cause an allergic reaction, which seems weird, but when you think about it, a smell is nothing more than tiny particles of the item you're smelling that are touching the inside of your nose. So you are touching it just with your nose. It's weird, I know. In reference to the kiwi specifically, I found an interesting article. This is from anaphylaxis.org. Quote, one type of kiwi fruit allergy comes under the heading pollen food syndrome. Those affected become allergic to tree pollen first of all, and later develop symptoms to kiwi fruit as well. This is because the proteins in the fruit are similar in structure to those in the pollen. A person with this type of kiwi fruit allergy will experience immediate tingling, swelling, or itching in the lips, mouth, or throat. End quote. That sounds like what happened in Rhode Island. Now, here's another important quote from the same article. Some people with kiwi fruit allergy may also react to natural rubber, that's latex, avocado, or banana. This is something known as cross-reactivity, where the proteins in one food are similar in structure to those in another. If you have kiwi fruit allergy and react to some other food or substance, you should discuss this with your allergist. End quote. Kind of odd to think that kiwi and bananas are related, but that's nature for you. So, enjoy your fruits and veggies and keep an eye out for any allergic reactions. Thanks again to our great listeners for sending in suggestions. If you'd like to send in your own topic for consideration, head on over to level989.com/contact and make it so.
That's all for now. You can find links to read more about today's topics at level989.com. Why not take a moment to rate or review us in iTunes, or give us a mention on social media? We can't help everyone if they don't know we exist. Don't rely on us as an alternative to medical advice from a professional healthcare provider. For the full disclaimer, please see our website. Thanks for listening, and now, go health yourself.